Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. I want to say thank you, all of you. Great comments. Um, um, this is gonna be deep. Uh, Talking about deep waters and what I mean by deep waters. The moon, it's gonna be in Scorpio, meaning the true Lilith, and then it's gonna be on the way to trine Mars at Cancer. And we have all these planets that tomorrow she's going to be starting to getting within Pisces. This is what is about deep waters. The mean Lilith is still at Libra, but the true Lilith, it is in Scorpio. And as we gonna go in deep in there, just to remind you that Scorpio is the investigators of secrets. So your intuition, your energy, or emotions is going to be about to dig something somewhere deep. You're going to be looking at within the deep emotions. That energy of the divine energy is going to be pretty much coming out of this yacht. It's going to come out pretty in a beautiful way. Let me explain that in a beautiful way. In there is that this energy is going to be asking us to really see in it for what is. And when you find what is in there, what you find the truth, the question is what you're going to do with that. The best advice I want to give you is live by it. Okay, it is what it is. Most of the people don't live by it is what it is. It's not easy to live by it is what it is, because that requires you to overcome things and obstacles. As we talked about yesterday, you're going to be acting kind of based of survival and discard your spirituality, your proper way of doing things, and so on, or you are going to be choosing this survival mode in there. So it's all about things that is going to be coming up and working within a psyche, and that psyche is where in Pisces. So with these beautiful energies that we are currently working on it, we are going to have dive deep. And for some of the people, they're like, I wish not to know the certain truths. And this is going to be like a danger flashing within you. It's like, should I really go deep within me? Should I really looking at within me? Or should really getting it in there? But the deep, it's also is required for you to grow. If you see the gravity pulls in there, particularly, I would challenge you a little bit. Go and investigate it, a supernova. When it blows up, just a little bit before that, there is a two strengths of energy that it comes in, up and down, and then is the all material world is kind of like a spreads out. Okay, it spreads out because you're going deep and high, and then the energy is getting released. So that's how you were created by one of kind of like of these energies, and today we are gonna be as I speaking right now. This energy is gonna be seen it within 6 hours from now. For some of the people, it's already gonna be active. All right. So here is what we have at 7 o'clock in the morning, as you guys see it in your screens. We still have Lilith right in here. The moon, it's going to be at 29 degrees 45 minutes. As you see it, the true Lilith is right in here. We talk about this Venus retrograde that this Lilith is going to be putting this divine energies towards. It's about that. And one of the days that this is really is going to be kind of like a straightforward is that today, where the moon is going to be in there. That energy is going to be affecting Pluto. Pluto is going to be like Don't transform with that shadow. You need to find the truth. You need to find things. You need to find the proper ways of you to handle it this. And if you look at it, that energy coming out of the balance, out of the Libra, and it's going into the deep waters within the underworld in there. This is the same thing when you're getting in relationships and you start to investigate your partner. Why you investigate your partner in the first place, though, right? How you gonna be? What are you going to be? You check things out. You kind of like set up situations to see how they're gonna act and react, right? Why? So you can see how deep they can go with you. They're gonna be going deep with you as you deep you are gonna go, and that's what is gonna be this work that needs to be done. All right. The next hour at 8 o'clock, beautiful energies we are going to have as midheaven. It's going to be going. It's going to be trying with the ascendant, with Uranus is coming. As you see it, all of a sudden the things in the material world somehow, some way they getting organized. Particularly, we are talking about when you don't use your survival emotions, you just let it go. The universe to take care of itself. If something gets wrong, all of a sudden the universe is like, I'm going to give you a reward for the things that it just happened. How many people do they work in that way? You know, they don't have trust and faith within particularly we're talking about Uranus that right now is in Taurus. Okay. It's trust within the divine, trust within the spirits. Okay. You're going to have these challenges in there. And that midheaven that is going to be at Capricorn, it's going to be square the moon. It's like that work. It has to be properly way, the divine way. Okay. As we see on it, that the midheaven is squaring the moon. You may gonna have some challenges, particularly at work. So be very careful about this 8 o'clock because you can have challenges that they not belong to you. They belong to somebody else. All right, the next hour, 9 o'clock, midheaven is going to be pretty much with Pluto. Pluto is interesting of what's going on right now with Venus and Mercury, with Neptune and the North Node. His focus of that transition is like, here is that changes that we need to do. Okay, focus is in there. The whole energy is right now piled up in here. The rest of it is kind of like a support. All right. Pluto is sending the support in there. Jupiter is sending very good support. That growth that it's coming right now, it is very beautiful. All right. So if you look at it, Pluto is basically that center, but that center is representing what? What it's out there, the unknown out there. But it's gonna be bring it down here. Okay, he is the one who brings all this subconscious patterns in there. He's the karmic uh, developer. Okay, I don't want to say ruler. I said developer because he's developing in there. In the base of your transformations that you have to have within you, you are changing things because you understand how the karma law it's working. And with these positions right now within Aquarius, you see it. You're gonna see a lot of change within the cultures within the people. They're gonna be more interesting about righteousness, but in a different way, righteousness. Okay. All right. The next hour at 10 o'clock, the ascendant that is gonna be at Gemini. Beautiful, beautiful energies with the moon. It's gonna be this communicative parts, friendshipness. You're kind of like who is the friend and who is the foe. Well, friend is gonna be your intuition. All right. While right now the sun it is squaring the ascendant. It's like I don't see this friend. I don't see this as a friend. And now the moon, since he's already at Scorpio, she's going more towards the true Lilith. And right now here, you are going to be fighting these positions because the moon is going to be 3 degrees from true Lilith and 3 degrees from the mean Lilith. So you're going to be standing between the truth and the false, between what lies inside of you and what the truth is as it is. And now within this challenges moment, you're going to be looking at to a friendshipness. You're going to be looking at to new things that's going to come out. But that is only an information. You're going to be like, who should I talk to? Who should I know these friends? I know the friends. They know the friends. And you're going to be seeing it, this kind of like an energy that's going to come out. And it's coming out because of a midheaven that is at Aquarius. It brings that energy. It's like, I need to think outside of the box. I need to think who can be doing this. I need to look at who can help, and so on and so on. So as you investigating, okay, thinking about it as an investigator, in order to figure out information for this and that, I have to know this person, but I cannot go ask him directly. I have to figure out who does he knows, and who does he knows where is he works on it. Find out the people who that is. That's what this help it's coming as this Gemini in there. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get to the friends, but you're seeing it. You're gonna work with that energies later on. Okay, it's the same thing is gonna be applying for your work friends, collectives, and so on. All right, the next hour, the midheaven is going to Pisces. This is going to be this trines that the moon right now have with the ascendant in there. The moon has not yet having a trines with Mars. Doesn't trine pretty much because most of the planets in Pisces right now are in the end of Pisces, beginning of Saturn, who is at 22 degrees. The Sun is at 27 together with the North Node. So Neptune is at 29. So the moon is just entering Scorpio. You're just entering that part of this investigations about the truths. Okay? Whatever the truths you are focusing, that's what is going to be digging in. Okay? Now, if you're kind of like a lost and you don't know what it is, your mind, it's going to be occupied of resolving something that it's deep buried from within you. You need to figure it out what this is so you can have a clear consciousness within yourself. Okay? All right. Mars is coming out in the ascendant, nothing new underneath the sun, except that he is squaring the moons, it's squaring Lilith. All right. That ascendant in there, it's coming out below Mars. And now that squaring right there is just says, oops, trouble is coming. Oops, things is gonna come out. Oops, these emotions, what the heck? We're talking about a square between the water signs. This is what happened is that square between the beginning of the one water sign and the end of the other. So we are seeing it, those energies that the ascendant is going to be here. Focus on this. Let's put these energies here. Let's find this teacher. Let's find in this authority. Let's find the self. Let's find that road that we are going to go. And the moon is like, I'm putting the divine there. I don't want to deal with this survival mode. I'm putting the divine there. Let me see what I'm going to find out. You're going to be finding out. Whatever that is within you. You may have to look at it deep within emotions. You may be looking at it within sacred sexuality. You may gonna look at astral projections in there. However is in your case, wherever you have to dig deep within your emotions in the underworld. All right. The next hour, 1 o'clock, we have this energies from the ascendant that is gonna create some things. You are like, well, when I'm digging in, that's mean I'm digging up within troubles. Well, that's what you have to do. Because living with the troubles brings more troubles, and right now you're trying to figure it out, but you're kind of like running away. You're like, I know I have a problems, but I'm gonna put them on the side and I'm gonna do the work. And when you start doing the work, all of a sudden the problems chasing you. And you're like, what am I supposed to do? Fix the issues. process the issues, understand the issues, fix the issues. That's all you need to do. So you can be able to do the work that you need to do, the life that you want to create, the creations, the transformations is about part of this. So as that ascendant is going to come in, we're going to have some challenges, but midheaven, it's going to be a very good positions with Mercury. As a Mercury, we have a retrograde together with Venus. This doesn't happen every day. With the help Mercury and Venus travel together, and they're both retrograde in there. Oof, right? Too much because we are coming from this developing ourselves and going back into the dead, going back into the part of where we came from before. So some of the people is going to be looking at, they're going to have some visions about where they've been, the process of this lifetime. Maybe some of you is going to be crossing over to past life, deja vu, and so on. One warning about this, okay? When you look at it to past life, particularly past life regressions, make sure you come back to here and the now. Don't stay emotionally, energetically, or any kind of like of what happened in the past life, because you are gonna be creating a mess. All right, just so you know, giving you kind of like a heads up. All right. Next hour, the midheaven is gonna be at the Aries. That's gonna be pointing out like, what should I do with all this deal? What is this? It's all confusing. It's all creating. It's all it needs is investigating. It's all it needs is to really stop playing with these games and go. Just go deep. Let that divine energies with the moon and the sun right now, and the North Node, and the Neptune, and beginning with Venus in there to lead you, to guide you. You are going back. There is something that right now it's here in the world that it's not truth, and now truth is coming out. Go pay attention tomorrow to news or to a situation and so on. You're gonna find out things that it's like, oh my God. Yeah, because there was a things that has been done in the shadow. And now since we are coming out of the shadow to the truth, we're going to be finding the truth. And that's going to be coming out. People's going to be talking about this. I found the true things. I found these things. I found these situations. Found that. And that is going to be applied of all areas in life. Personal, work, relationships, and so on and so on. Okay? Don't be afraid of the truth. The truth is truth. Act upon it. Live by it, because that way you don't create conflict and complications within life. That's the beauty, guys. That is the beauty. All right. Okay. 3 o'clock. We are gonna be moving forward. You see this beautiful yacht of was talking about this degrees of end of Leo, beginning of Virgo. We want to be experiencing a lot of those energies that it's coming. Beautiful transitions, beautiful moments of you developing yourself. As long as you're not going against Pluto and you don't go against Uranus. Okay? That's it. Hands down. Don't fight the forces there are of this world. Okay? Pluto is somewhere else in the solar system. Uranus is somewhere else in the solar system. Can you control them? No, you can't. So why you try? Why you trying to change things? Why you trying things? And this is gonna be one of the challenges that you cannot stop the truth. All you have to do is let it go. And this let it go is gonna come out at 4 o'clock. We have the midheaven with Uranus, and the material world is coming in, and now the gates is opened. The organizations from Virgo, it's coming out, and the ascendant. A lot of yachts, it's coming in there. It's like, here, I learn. I'm okay with this. I'm digging it deep within me, and now it's like, oh my God. I can't believe it. I had to work with the energies. I had to work with allowing things to be the way they are. I had to seek the emotions. You see, your emotions, you can have emotions in a regular survival mode that you need and so on, but you can also have spiritual emotions based out of the spirit. It's that little good feelings that it's not creating the butterflies in your stomach. It creates this expansion and beauty within your head. Why did that happen? Crown chakra, right? Wide open, third eye. You look at it, things, beautiful. You see how beautiful that can be. You see what the power will be if the divine is coming to the earth. And you're like, oh, I can understand. I need to find the truth in order the truth to be there. I have to be the truth. It's gonna be a beautiful, guys. There's gonna be some surprises, particularly at 4 o'clock. If you've been going for a job, or you're looking for a money, or you're looking for a ways on something, if something's good is gonna come out at 4 o'clock. Would love to hear your comments on about this. All right. At 5 o'clock, the energy is gonna be from the ascendant at Virgo. Is like how to organize the things when I'm not growing up. You're growing up. You're just going through the daily challenges of growing up. Okay? Every day, if you study, if you put yourself a little time for you, things is gonna be okay. We talk about this ascendant every day with that Mars. You to find the strength and the courage. And this is what Mars did when he was at retrograde mode. Now you are working it. Now you are getting it. You have the power. You put that authority to control the inner warrior with you. You don't cause any troubles. Even if there is troubles and somebody is a troublemaker and so on and so on, like, okay, here is. I'll do my part. I don't want to deal with this. Divine knows what to do with it. And you let it go. Okay. And you let it go. The question is are you really going to let it go? Because a lot of the times you're going to let it go, but then it's going to be some this energy that comes back to you. It's like, oh, maybe I should have, this is this human-based emotions that it's coming in there. Okay. So that conflict between human-based emotion and the spiritual emotions in there, now you need to investigate it. Because right now the moon is together with the true Lilith, and it goes where? With Venus. And Venus is like, oh my God, I never go back. I forgot about my spiritual feelings, about my spirituality put in there. I have to go back to the Pisces. I need to develop that. Now, this is going to be a mass awakening for the humanity. Now, you're going to see it. You're going to be seeing it. All right. Challenges, of course, there's going to be some challenges. Midheaven, it's at Gemini, and we know these energies in there about these friends, about these investigations, about this. And now you look at it and it's like, OMG. Now I know more than it does, and I see that from the past situations. What should I do? What's going to happen when you find a lot of dirt, a lot of things that it goes on from within you? And that was because some people, some situations in there. What are you going to be doing it? You're going to be using this Virgo's emotions and being just like, wow, wow, wow. Or are you going to be looking at through the universe to tell you, hey, that's how you're going to get here. When you organize things with the universe, they always work. But when you try it your own way, you're trying to be, even control the spirituality world, this is what we are going to find out. Because spiritual world was kind of like a form controlled over the past 2000 years, right? Since the authority is going to come out of there, we're going to be coming out of there. but we also have to learn of what was lost. We have to relearn the things that were hidden beneath the surface, diving deep within the water of the spiritual emotions. All right, 7 p.m. as the ascendant going into Libra. Of course, there is no balance. He trying to get the righteousness in there. Troubles with the love. It's like the people don't have love anymore. What are they looking at? Survival mode. In there is going to be kicked in. But this is going to be leading to these cardinal changes. I'm changing me, Venus and Mercury are retrograde. I'm going to be changing the parents in the family, which is going to be Mars. He's doing a great job, I hope. And we have this Libra ascendant that it's going to be fixed, and it's going to be I am transforming and change within the relationships. And that is a thanks to who? Thanks to Pluto, who is in Aquarius. He's getting primarily involved right here as the ascendant from Libra. If you have anything on that beginning of that Libra, this is going to be the 7th degree in there. But if you have anything from the 2nd into the 12th degree of Libra, that's going to be applied to you. This beautiful Pluto. Okay, is get that energy, and that energy is right there. You change yourself and you get there. You don't have to oppose it. You don't have to, but you need to change. All right, the next hour at 8 o'clock, of course, unhealed wounds, lack of balance, you need to grow. That ascendant with Jupiter is going to be pointing out towards Venus, but we are seeing that these beautiful divine energies begin to be acting more and more as the moon and the true Lilith beginning to separate. They are focused right now within the Venus and Mercury. And it's going to be like what it was we talk, what it was we did. How do we understand this love? How do we talk about it? What it was said about it? Is that really the truth of what it was said? Because I don't see this. You're gonna see when all those energies is gonna be lined up in here. Just wait. Things is gonna come in about 2 weeks. Things is gonna come pretty okay. All right, 9 o'clock. The ascendant is pointing out to the true Lilith, the mean Lilith, I'm sorry, and that energy with the sun, as the sun is preparing to go to that directly 28 degrees of Pisces in there, we're seeing that the authority is interesting of what's happening in the shadow. Your authority. Because you're like, I've been through the shadow, I dig, now I'm dig myself out of the shadow. But my intuition have to look at it deep more and more. Why did I did this to myself? Why I hide things within myself, about myself, and why those things doesn't come out. All right, 10 o'clock, we're seeing it that the moon is going to be rising. So if you're going out like around 10 o'clock, you're going to be seeing that the moon is just shining up in there. Very powerful moments. This is going to be some very powerful moments as the midheaven, it's at Leo. We're doing that inner work of the growth. Right now, you understand the purpose of it is what it is. Now you're understanding, I hope, through the day that by giving it these problems into the divine is giving you the informations how to fix them. But you have to search deep within your emotions, develop those spiritual emotions, having them within you. It's not about the material survival. There into the underworld, okay? It is about you to find out your light. Because together with the things that you hide in there at Scorpio, okay, there it's your answer of how the light can be, where you need to shine that light. And then when that light is shining, it's going to be shining in the opposite end, which is in Taurus. Then that spiritual emotions that it's coming from this beautiful, beautiful areas in Pisces energies pointing out towards Libra and Scorpio right now. You're getting it in there. That's going to be paying off. So thinking about like investing, you're going to be invested in yourself. And then at the first time the market goes down, it's a lost. But when you stay in the market and the market goes up, guess what happens? You gain the money and you're like, yeah, right? But you put your light and the faith within the market. And now it's like, what should I do? Trust it. Just trust that you know what you're doing because you find things that you need. All right, 11 o'clock. Midheaven is at Virgo. Thank God we organized everything. Everything is organized. We can go to bed, right? But your brain is still thinking. It's thinking. Now the ascendant that it's going to be at Scorpio is going to be showing you this energies about tomorrow. It's going to be showing up what you need to do, how it's going to be. And it's like, oh, what should I do tomorrow? Well, tomorrow, as you see at the ascendant, I'm going to be just, as you guys know it, in there. That energy is going to be this beautiful trine. Okay? We're talking about those emotions that we are prepared to go deep because we are going to go deep. And what you're going to find out, what we are going to find out, it's going to be benefit you and others. Okay? This is like, if you ever watched that movie Equalizer, okay? You can go ahead and see it at how he equalizing thing, but he is working very deep secrets and very deep stuff, okay? And that will be you, okay? And that will be you, the person who fixed the right things from within yourself. All right, and since we are going on with those energy, I'm gonna be giving you a little heads up in the morning. As we see it, those energies of in the morning, that Jupiter and Mercury, there's gonna be some divine energies with in the moon, and we are gonna be beginning those particular energies as the trines that is gonna be start coming in, and they're gonna be coming out when they're gonna be coming out late and after noon, as we see it at 7 p.m. This particular energies that we are talking about at 11 o'clock, they're gonna be coming out at 7 p.m. We are gonna be seeing these positions, we are gonna be seeing it, but it's gonna be a lot of growth with Jupiter. But for that, we're going to be talking about more tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. Click the likes, the subscribes. And thank you for improving the algorithm in here. Okay, guys. Hopefully this report helps you in your life. Just be love and trust. Have faith. See you tomorrow.